Hey guys, this is Snipeye. This is going to be episode 10, I think. Last time I know I showed you that I had done this, and you saw a big structure here, but I ripped it all out and made it ready so that I could show you guys the footage, because I lost the original footage, and it wasn't that good anyway. So, let me kill these guys really quick. Come on. Okay. So, you can see the area I've outlined here. You won't need to do this in yours. This is just for my sake so that I can build it and talk easily, because last time I was struggling to build this on my feet and talk to you guys at the same time. So, this is called a SMURF, and I originally saw this on Static's channel. It's a 777 Static 777. And I don't know if he invented it or he just used somebody else's design. I don't know. That's just where I originally saw it. So you can see the area I've dug out here. Then everywhere that I have dirt here, we're going to need to dig out. So, there will be a set of pressure plates right here. I've got 4 pressure plates. You should probably see everything you're going to need to build this. 10 redstone torches, 24 redstone, 2 jack-lanterns, 4 sticky pistons, 2 signs, a couple buckets of water, a little bit of cobble. And of course tools to dig stuff out. Okay. So, down here, redstone pointing to each of those. Come on. And you don't need a bowl. Alright. Then put this on top. And you can put the pressure plates down. When you stand on the pressure plates, the redstone wire underneath activates and points and powers that block there. So when that block is powered, a torch placed right on this surface will turn off. Then you place another block there, these can go back, something there, and then a piston will go right here. Okay, so let's see if I can, I'm pretty sure it's just right over here. Well, maybe it's this one. I'll find it. In a second. Sorry, guys. 1, 2, 3. It's on the 4th. Ugh. 1, 2, 3. It's on the 4th. It's gotta be here. There we go. Close enough. So, put one of the pistons on this guy here. So by default, it is off, and it will only turn on when you stand on those pressure plates. And then when you stand on those pressure plates, that will pop out. Now we can put a jack-o'-lantern here. We can build the wall up here pretty easily. So it goes just like this. You can see the outline I've made. There'll be another piston mirroring that one, except it'll be on this side. So dig down here, and the torch will go right on this here. Cobblestone on top of that, or you know, anything solid. I just like to use more solid blocks because Endermen can't move them. You could use dirt since it's short enough and the Endermen should never be in there, but it pays off to be cautious. So that goes there. Jack-o'-lantern goes here. Then we've got, what we're gonna have is a 4x4 area on the inside here. And then we'll hold water right in this guy here. Trying to remember precisely how I did this before. Yeah, so we have a block there, just like on all of these. And then water will go right there. So we have these two plus these 4x4, so that's the total area within this design that we're able to use. So this other bucket of water can just go right there. And then a sticky piston will move this block here. And we could have it move down, which might actually be a more simple design. Let me think about this. Yeah, so if we do that, I'm wondering if it would... Okay, so yeah, I would not use those spaces. You can see the path of the water here, and it just flooded everything down there and probably killed my torches or whatnot, but I'll get it. So yeah, what we do is we have a piston that moves this block out of the way. I'm just going to cover up that spot since we can't use it. So you can see how it looks. Yeah. Okay, and you can see how standing on the pressure plates would move that up or down, I hope. So yeah, we have a total of 18 blocks in here that we'll be able to grow flowers and tall grass on, and that works by use bone meal on it. I don't have any on me right now, but when you use bone meal on dirt with grass on it, it'll grow roses and tall grass and yellow flowers and all that stuff. And then when any of one of those is in complete darkness, like let me show you this here. I'll just do a quick example with this. When it's in complete darkness, it'll break off. And grass can make tall seeds, and then the yellow flowers and red flowers just break off completely. Then this water will flow down and push them all toward where I want them. So we're going to put the signs up here to stop the water from flowing down. It'll just push the items here now. And then, let's see, what else do we need to do? We need to put the piston in place to move this. And before I had it set up where it was here, this block wasn't here, and it would move it to the side, but I'm wondering if setting it up so it moves it down might be a better design. That should be the block that controls the water. Yeah. So if that gets moved down, that'd probably take a little bit more wiring, so for now I'll just do it the same way I did before. But you can experiment with this and adjust it, you know, do your own design with it. So we need to not have a block here or here. We'll set up a piston here. We'll set up a piston here, not there. Here. Then what we need to do is get underneath them. And it's probably a bit dark under here, sorry guys. I hope you guys can see. I'm going to make it day again really fast. And then we'll be back to work. Here we go. Okay. So, now that we've got this general layout done, we're not going to need to access the top ever again. So what we can do is just cover it up completely. I'm going to only cover up half of it so I can show you guys the other half working. There we go. Then we've also got this dirt here to dig out, and so what we do with this is the same thing, the same general idea. Redstone will point to each of those blocks. On each of those we can put a torch. So when the redstone gets turned on by the pressure plates that'll be here, that torch will turn off. Then you dig 1, 2, 3, 4 this direction. And then you head back toward the entrance. 1, 2, 3, 4. Again. So then you can run the wire out. Then go back in toward the center. And there will be a torch placed on this one. Then you just move that to there to control the torch. And then of course you can fill it in however much you want. I don't want to cut off the wire, so I can't put one there, but I can put one here all the way back. I don't think mobs can spawn on redstone wire, so we shouldn't have a problem. Alright, so now we're just going to do the same thing to this side. 4 away, 4 back toward the center. There we go. Toward the entrance is what I meant to say there. Torch and redstone. There we go. Then we can cover it up. And hop out of here. There's my pick. Okay, so now we can put those down, put the pressure plates there. We'll get out another pick here. So, the very last thing we need to do is, let's see here, the torch is powering this block right here, I think. I'll go check here. No, no. I was a little confused there, sorry guys. Let's fill this in. So what the torch is powering is one of the blocks right around here. There we are. Powers that block. So we get rid of that, place it with cobble. Okay, that one's already cobble. And then what we need to do is go up to the surface. That's the block it's powering. So we'll put that there. And then by default, you can see that the piston will be sticking out. Okay. So now what I'm going to do is just cover up the piston here, just so it looks a little nicer and you don't have to do this strictly speaking. Go on this side as well. Okay. We'll head back under. So now when you step on this one, you can see those go on and the lights up there will turn off. And so we don't want any light getting up there. That's the key. It has to be pitch black for the flowers and tall grass to break off. So I'm going to cover this up completely. Cover those up as well. And really don't need to make it any wider than it needs to be, so you can fill in these as well. So you just kind of have this straight run. Okay. Then when you step on those, the lights come back on, but since the item's already broken off, it doesn't matter. Then you step on these, and the water begins to flow. I'll leave an item on one of those, so you can see it would push all the items right up to there. So, just to give an example of it in action, let's see if I've got a skeleton. No, I'll have to run inside and get some bones really quick. Okay. But I can show you bone meal and how that works. Here's one. One is enough. Yeah, one has to be enough. Nope. There we go. So, when you go underneath here, The lights would turn off, you'd hit it with bone meal. When you come back up, you can see there's all sorts of flowers and stuff grown. Okay, so now we'll cover this up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I don't have enough cobble. Would not expect that problem. I'm gonna grab some mushroom stew really quick here. Okay. Okay. There we go. So, grab a little bit more cobble so we can finish up that ceiling. So this has taken me a little over 2 stacks of cobble for those trying to keep a bill of materials here. I'm going to cover up the water as well. There we go. And when I put this guy in here, when I turn off the lights now, which I'll show you, you can see... Oh, that's the wrong one, sorry. So right now, that block is down. But when I would step on this one to turn off the lights, that one pops up. So, when I'm standing on here, it's pitch dark in there, and all the items will fall off. Hit it a couple more times with bone meals, you're just making more items. Stand on this pressure plate, and the water will flow, push all the items straight down. So I'll leave a couple items there, so you can see the water just pushed it all straight to me. And then, if you guys are wondering about reasons why I did anything, the light here makes sure that the grass inside stays alive, and it's toggleable, so that I can set it to on or off, so that I can make the items break off. Because if the grass isn't alive, it's just dirt, then bone meal won't do anything to it. So this is the SMURF, and it's a couple of my own additions, modifications to it. It's not exactly the way I saw it on Static's channel, but I like my way a little bit better. So that's that. I'm gonna check episode length and see what else we've got time for, since that seems to have taken quite a while. I'll be right back. Okay guys, I just checked episode length and we've got a bit of time yet. So, I think I'm going to work on my farm here. So I thought up an idea. Well, I didn't really think it up. I guess I'm not the first to have thought it up, at least. And Good has done this in his arc. So the idea is crafting table. Use mine carts to hold the mobs so they can't move around. Wow. Just gonna shove it in. There we go. And then we can move him around, and he should stay in the minecart forever. I don't know for sure, but I'm fairly confident that's the case at least. So I'll get this guy to just jump into the minecart. Go on in. Oh, come on. There we go. And now they can't move. But if I get rid of all the floor around them, then are they close enough is my only concern here. Oh. Baby sheep in the minecart with them? That doesn't really make sense. Oh, cool. That's not quite what I was expecting there. So yeah, there are definitely a couple of kinks to work out. You guys can probably probably tell that. But I think I'll be able to get this idea to work. Oh. There you go. There's... Yeah, this definitely needs a little bit of work. But I'll work on it and I'll be back. I'm getting a baby sheep every time, but it's never in the right place. So I don't know, maybe it'll move out of the way when it grows. Or maybe I just have to try and come up with another idea. Come on, do something. I'll be back. Okay, well, still not working. It always appears right next to or right underneath one of them. So there's not a hole that the little one can fall through that this one can't, meaning I don't think there's any way to automate this. So I'm just going to send them down, I think. Deal with them down there, and then figure out a use for this top section at some point in the future. But kind of frustrating. I thought this would work, but it's not working at all. Yep. Almost sorry about that. Move. Move. And I now have plenty of sheep. Everybody get out of my way. There we go. Still have a baby pig there. I guess I'll just make multiple of everything. Have lots of everything down here. Whoa there. What I might do is find a replacement for the sheep and then just move the sheep up to the top level so that I can have a lot of them roaming around and have more grass. Whoa there. There we go. So, that's one idea. Don't know if that's what I'll end up doing for sure, but... that whole area needs work. And then I also might do a kind of bridge to connect these two. I did already, but this is the center of the barn this way. And it's one off the center this way. So I almost want to move this, but at the same time, I don't. I mean, look at how many chickens I've got up here. Yeah. It's a lot of chickens. So I think I'll just leave that alone. Come on. Okay. So I will find us something else to work on. Alright, I came up with an idea for what we're going to do. We're going to finish the barn. But first, I found a new sadistic pastime. Okay, none. Lucky them. I went and chopped a bunch of wood. So, let me get rid of some of this random stuff that I definitely don't need. Okay. Pick up some of this wood. And I've got an axe. Good enough. So what we're going to do is spread, it's the idea I had talked to you guys about earlier. We're going to spread some grass up to the top, and we're going to dedicate the top here to sheep. So before we can do anything serious though, we need to get it ready. So a lot of what we've done already we just need to remove because we're completely changing it. Meaning all of this goes, and a lot of, pretty much everything up here is going to change. So I'm going to remove that really quick, and I'll be back in a second. Okay, we've got this done now, and I'm going to make a spiral staircase here to bring the grass up to it. Let's see, there's a way you can do this that makes it faster, because more area for the grass to go onto means it should travel up faster. Dang it. So long as I don't fall down it. Here we go. Yeah, we're getting there. Slowly. Here we go. Just about up there. Ah, so close. And now, that should eventually spread upward. Alright, so the grass is now spread all the way up here. And I think there's the sheep right here. Let's see. Yep, it's the sheep. So we actually need to get rid of that one. And hang on to this one and hang on to this dirt. Okay, and we'll need this one gone. Make sure they don't suffocate, and that one gone. Move, sheep. Get out of the way. All of you. Okay. Goodness, so many sheep. Now we just need to set up the rails. And we need to send them up, which could be difficult. Alright, we got them all up here, and I'm thinking that to make sure that the grass will always spread, I'm going to put like a little protected one in the corner. So, yeah, just right. Oh, I don't want them escaping though, so there we go. Even if they eat all the rest of the grass, that one will be protected, and it should be able to spread out from there. And I'll just do one in this corner as well. And I like how this looks. I'll just keep it in 2, more balanced than having it in 3. I don't think they'll eat all the grass. They didn't even eat all the grass when there were fewer of them, and when there was fewer space, fewer grass blocks. When there was less grass for them to eat, and there were just as many sheep. So we're running out of time here. In fact, we're right at episode length. So thank you guys for watching. Do appreciate it. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.